Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watch You Want, and thanks for logging on. Today we are looking at the IWC Collectors Forum Pilot's Chronograph. You can see this 43mm, 1 of 250-piece stainless steel limited edition on our website, watchyouwant.com. Purchase it there, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. You can also click on the card feature in the upper right-hand corner of this screen at any time during the video to see our full listing for this watch with photographs, accessories listed, and full pricing. On my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that this 43mm chronograph has impressive wrist stance. Now, it is considered an oversized contemporary reference because at 43mm across the round of the case and 53.5mm from lug to lug, this is anything but traditionally proportioned. But that's okay because IWC pilot's watches, even dating to the 1930s, have been oversized. So perhaps it's not traditional in a conventional watchmaking sense, but in the pilot's watch continuity, big is definitely the way. And that goes for historical references as well. So in the footsteps of those great historical IWC watches, this one has a few Collectors Forum exclusives, namely vintage-style patina loom on the dial, as well as a contrasting ecru stitch on the calfskin leather strap. Now this is brown calfskin leather, aviator style, with a contrasting ecru stitch. It's beautifully rendered and gorgeous in conjunction with the dial itself. This is a perfect complement. This is effectively the IWC Collectors Forum 3 alongside the previous Ingenieur and Da Vinci models. IWC is unique in that it runs a Collectors Forum on its corporate website. It's one of very, very few watchmakers that are bold enough and loyal enough to their clientele to do this. And periodically, watches like this are issued by essentially request of the forum for collectors on the forum. This example, first shown in 2013, was available exclusively through IWC boutiques. Now, the strap itself, with its unique contrasting coloration, terminates in an IWC single-fold stainless steel deployant. Very nicely built and very substantial. It features the IWC Schaffhausen logo inside with engraved IWC initials on the buckle itself, and notably, faceting and contrasting brushed and polished finish. The buckle of a watch is often a telltale regarding the total effort, thought, and attention to detail put into a watch as a whole, and that certainly holds up here. Now, strictly speaking, this is the IWC reference 387808, and it's a beauty. There's a contrast between polished and brushed elements of the case that really adds to the effect of the patina on the dial. You can see that the flanks are brushed, the lug hoods are brushed, but there's a hairline polishing pattern across the bevel of the lugs and the case flanks, and it's paired with a polished and faceted bezel, a very, very spare, glowing, polished halo around the black and patina dial. Now the dial is beautifully rendered. It has several different levels. Inboard of the bezel, you can see that there is a stepped minute and seconds track. It gives way to a matte black finished inner dial, which is characterized by polished and ecru colored applied Arabic numerals, full Arabics in the pilot style, featuring broadsword hands and countersunk sub-registers. Now this does use an IWC caliber 89-365 automatic flyback movement. That contrasts strongly with the standard 3777, which does not feature an in-house caliber. This one's an exception, it's just a cut above. For the Collectors Forum, IWC goes all out. Now the watch has a unique look, it also has outstanding function. This is a column wheel and vertical clutch chronograph caliber, so it's crisp when you actuate it. That's the column wheel in action, but it's also smooth when you start it up. There is no stagger, there is no jump, and there is no partial reset to the index at 12. That's the work of the vertical clutch. Now because it has a vertical clutch, there is no lateral meshing train in the chronograph that can wear down prematurely, so you can run it continuously. If you prefer center seconds hands, you can use the chronograph seconds hand as a seconds hand for the hours and minutes at center, with no hazard to the caliber. Now on the case back, IWC did not require that the collector who owns the watch engrave it. The very first Collectors Forum watch in 2005 did require that the name of the owner be engraved. That was a step too far in some opinions because the personalization somewhat limited after-sales potential. Here, it is essentially tabula rasa with a beautiful polished center. Gorgeous on its own, it can be personalized if you wish. Now the watch also features a 68-hour power reserve courtesy of that in-house caliber and very tough shock protected IWC bidirectional pawl-based Albert Peloton designed automatic winding. So it is an automatic caliber. It does fill the entire case, so it is built to fit the oversized case, the hallmark of a true manufacturer. And yes, it does have a modern 4 Hz beat rate, so it's accurate. It has exceptional endurance at 68 hours. With the column wheel and the vertical clutch, it's very refined. And with this exclusive ecru colored simulated patina lume, the collector's edition Pilot's chronograph has a look that you will not find anywhere else in the IWC catalog. This is one for the fans, and IWC caters to the choir like no one else. If you want to be a part of the modern IWC legacy in the internet era, you need the IWC Collectors Forum Pilot's chronograph, available on WatchYouWant.com.